Good morning, and thanks for choosing Fox 10 News on this Sunday morning. Today is July 11th. Happy Sunday. I am Gianni Navarro, and happy Sunday to meteorologist Matt Barentine. Matt, yesterday we saw some rain in a few areas. Luckily, the Blue Angel show did not get ruined by the rain. It was an awesome show. Will there be rain today, though? That's the question.
There likely will be some around, but it may wait until a little bit later in the day. Fingers crossed that that's going to be the case here for you. I'll show you the modeling here in just a second. First off, temperature-wise, we're in the 70s right now to start the day off with, so it's nice and humid outside, as you would imagine, to start our Sunday. And you can see those humidity numbers, 100%, 99%. Yeah, air you can wear. It's out there here for this morning. Now, we do have some showers and storms already on the board, mainly in coastal areas, particularly over here in the Panhandle. You see Pensacola Beach, Gulf breeze working its way over towards Navarre. We got some thunder and lightning action right over Eglin over there near Highway 85. So we got some rain this morning already on the board, mainly over here once again in the Panhandle. Closer view of Gulf breeze and Pensacola Beach here this morning, getting some of that rain. Widening the picture, not as much rain back here. There will be a few more showers working their way down the coastline here this morning. Clouds breaking up a bit, so we're seeing a bit more sunshine here to start the day, and that is good news. You can see at Futurecast noontime, Futurecast just not showing as much rain around during the day today. There's likely to be some showers and storms coming in into the evening. So we may get away with most of the day being all right and then get some showers and storms this evening, which should be fine because we could at least dry out during the day. That would be nice. There's some of those storms that may come into the evening time. So we'll talk more about that in a minute. First off, here's what you expect here as we go through the day today. You see the rain chances? They're there, but they're just not as high. So like I said, looks like we're going to try to get a little bit of a break during the day today. In temperatures, should be in the upper 80s out there this afternoon. Might get flirt with those 90s here today for the first time in a while. So be watching out for that. We'll check out your heat index values, look at your beach forecast, look at the tropics, all that coming up.
All right, Matt, thank you. Right now, an Alberta volunteer firefighter is suffering from a rare condition. The fire department tells us that Josh Hines has an autoimmune disease that, according to experts, causes the blood vessels in the nose, throat, lungs, and kidneys to swell. Hines also developed another condition which led to both of his legs being amputated. A fundraiser event is scheduled for August 7th. Both t-shirts and food are for sale, along with a silent auction. Organizers tell us that all proceeds will go towards Hines' medical bill, general necessities, and home modifications. The link to donate as well as the fundraiser information will be on our website, fox10tv.com. Pritchard police are investigating a double homicide after two men are found shot in a car Friday night. This is the latest round of deadly violence in Pritchard. It's still unclear what happened here. Two victims found shot to death inside a car on Uzon Street. As Pritchard police investigate, neighbors tell us the two victims were close friends but didn't live in the neighborhood. One woman, not wanting to go on camera, said her mother was the one who called 911.
She heard like 20 gunshots. She got down. 5 minutes later, she come to the door, peeped out her door. She saw a vehicle running. She couldn't make out who vehicle it was, what it was. When he got here, he pulled up and he noticed the car because he knew who car it was. And he, when he went to the car, he saw both of them laying there dead. They was full of bullet holes.
Now, a man living across the street told us off camera that his house was actually hit with a stray bullet from last night, going right through one of his shutters, but he wasn't injured. Meanwhile, Pritchard Major Crimes Division is investigating with the assistance of the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Well, Pritchard police are still investigating another homicide in the Gulf Village community. Investigators tell Fox 10 News they found 17-year-old Carl Reed with several gunshot wounds on Wednesday afternoon after being called to North Fairport Drive. They also say a second unidentified shooting victim was found blocks away. Authorities say both Reed and the other victim were taken to the hospital, but only Reed passed away. We are working to get more information on this. Now, if you know any information about these shootings, please call Pritchard Police Department. Meanwhile, investigators looking into the shooting death of a woman at a Mobile apartment complex. They say it all happened shortly before 10:30 Friday morning at Avalon Plaza Apartments. Police have identified the victim as 24-year-old Jasmine Petway. If you have any information about this murder, contact Mobile Police. Mobile police wanting help finding a known sex offender they say failed to register as one, which is required by law. This is 47-year-old Demetrius Ware. Investigators say he's 6 feet tall and weighs about 260 pounds. If you've seen him, give Mobile police a call. A traffic stop leads to a big fine for state police. Aaliyah posting this picture to their Facebook page. You're looking at more than 700 fraudulent credit cards, guns, and other merchandise. According to Aaliyah, troopers from the Evergreen Highway Patrol, along with the Escambia County Sheriff's deputies, made the traffic stop. No word on any arrest or what charges they could be facing. Well, we have a scam alert for you from Loxley Police. Investigators say they have received several reports from residents getting calls from the number 251-964-6000 stating they have outstanding warrants. Loxley Police say it is a scam and urge people to hang up. We have new pictures of what's left of the Outlaw Mansion after Thursday night's fire. These drone images taken by John Crabtree show a bird's eye perspective of the damage inside the home. The historic mansion on Highway 45 went up in flames late Thursday night. The deserted property was once an opulent mansion owned by the Outlaw family since 1925. Former Mobile Mayor Arthur Outlaw lived there until the mid-80s. It's still not clear what started the fire, which remains under investigation. 86 bodies have now been pulled from the rubble of the condo collapse in Surfside, Florida. 62 victims have been identified. Another 43 former residents of the condo are unaccounted for. Rafael Perez reports on the progress being made.
Here we are, day 17.
The massive recovery mission continues this Saturday. Crews using heavy machinery, power tools, and their hands to dig through the debris pile of the Champlain Tower South in Surfside.
It's astounding the pace at which they're working and getting that rubble out of there.
So far, a total of 86 victims have been found. Dozens still missing.
43 people are potentially unaccounted for.
Police also identifying more of the victims on Saturday, including Marina Azen, Anna Mora, Orsemi Gilguera, Richard Roverosa, Nicole Langsfeld, Elena Chavez-Blasser, and her mother, Elena Chavez.
Please pray for all of those who've lost loved ones and whose hearts are broken.
Miami-Dade Fire Rescue sharing this video showing the continued efforts by crews on scene and giving an inside look at the largest non-hurricane emergency response operation in the state's history.
We're in another rehab and tool equipment area.
The health of first responders also a concern, which is why health officials have been monitoring the air quality and making sure those near the pile wear the proper protective gear.
We also started testing very early on for asbestos, and we continue monitoring, and so far we have found no evidence of asbestos.
The mayor of Surfside saying the teams on the ground continue to work as fast as possible.
Given the current pace, it appears very likely that the site will be cleared a lot sooner than many expected, at least as it pertains to the area where the remaining building was demolished.
Recovery crews will continue working around the clock with another media briefing scheduled for this morning. We'll be sure to keep you up to date when we learn more. Federal transportation officials are investigating a deadly small plane crash in New Hampshire. The single-engine plane went down with 2 men on board. One died at the scene. The other is seriously injured. No word yet on what caused the plane to go down. The Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board are looking into it. A bomb scare shut down the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport for hours, stranding scores of passengers. Authorities say it all started when a 74-year-old man had a heated exchange with a ticket counter employee. The suspect, Weigel Rosen, attempted to walk away from the ticket counter, leaving his carry-on luggage behind. When an airline employee advised him he needed to take his luggage with him, Rosen allegedly said there was a bomb in the bag. Airport officials immediately halted flights and evacuated all 3 terminals, causing panic and confusion among passengers. The sheriff's office did not find an explosive device. It was all apparently a bluff. Rosen is under arrest for the bomb threat.